guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something a little bit different, and this really is something a little bit different. Today I have something that you could use with makeup, but it's not makeup, and no, it's not makeup brushes. Today I'm showing you something that if you are an Instagrammer or you like to do beautiful aesthetic photographs of swatches, then these are going to be right up your street. These are stencils, and these stencils are from Swatch Perfect. These are new stencils coming out which are in 15 pans. Now these are fantastic because if you're like me and you have an Instagram account and you love to show swatches of what palettes look like, you're going to be one of them people where you sit there and you do the lines that are basically like this, which when you come to do them, they're like, nah, they're just like, there's nothing appeasing to them. There's nothing that looks good about them. They just look messy. Yes, I still like doing swatches that are like this, and I still will post pictures of swatches that are like this. But I use a lot of stencils these days. I use two companies, and one of them is Swatch Perfect. I'll leave a link down below so that you can purchase if you wish. Anyway, these are the new ones that have come out. These are 15 pans, and these are ideal if you want to take photographs of the MUA palettes, which are the little 15 shade palettes where you've got Cosmic Vixen. There's lots of other palettes, but I can't think of the names right now. And there's also the reloaded palettes that have come out from Revolution, which there's loads of them. And one that jumps to mind is the Foil Frenzy. So, you know, if you like the Foil Frenzy and you want to do swatches to show everybody, but you don't want to do the usual then these are going to be spot on, because all of these have been designed with those palettes in mind. So you could do like palette rows. So you could go from the top, work your way down like the pans in the palette itself. So they come in different colours. You can't choose the colours unfortunately, but you can choose which ones you go for. So we have these lovely little squares which look really, really good. So they obviously look like the pan themselves. We have chevrons, which always remind me of the chevrons in the road, like to say, keep two chevrons apart. I never used to understand what that meant. Then we have these, like, I don't know how you describe them. They are curved on the edges, which are really, really pretty. Then we have bricks, which I personally love. I love the idea of bricks. I think that is really good because, you know, builds the foundations and everything of beauty. Then we have circles, which everybody loves circles. They're amazing, and if you really wanted to, you could do 9 pans out of these as well. You don't have to use a full 15. Also, we have the hearts. We also have and we also have honeycomb. So yeah, they're pretty good. So if you're wondering how you apply them, we're going to look at that next. Okay, first thing you're going to do, you're going to clean your arm. Make sure it's all nice and clean, because you don't want any dirt getting on the back of these, because you want to try and prolong as much as you can of these. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to peel this off and put this on my arm so that you can see here. Now this is the 14 pan one. It's one that I purchased beforehand. I just want to say thank you very much for Swatch Perfect as well for sending this out to me. Okay, so this is really difficult for me to do, because normally I would put up my arm here because I'm doing a picture, but I am literally just doing this to show you what to do. So I've literally put this on my arm. Now it's up to you whether you want to use a base or not. I would advise that if you are using loose pigments and loose glitters, then definitely use a base. If you're using eyeshadow, you can use a base, but I always think it's better if you just do it as it is. And the reason being is because it's more natural for people to see what it actually looks like. If you put it on a base, I always think that you're making the colours look like something that they're not. Doesn't matter if you agree or disagree, it doesn't really matter, because everybody does their thing differently. So, okay, so we have our swatches on. So I'm going to be using the Decadent palette from Revolution. and I'm going to use a couple of swatches first, a couple of the mattes, so literally just pop your product and make sure it's all completely covered. So that's the first one done, so we'll now do the next one. Okay. This is also very, very awkward for me to do, for the simple reason normally I can actually see with my eyes what I'm doing rather than looking through the viewfinder of the computer or the screen of the computer. So there is the second matte. I'll do another matte as well here. Didn't put my finger in far enough. That's what he said. So you can see what's happening. You can see that they're all coming along rather nicely. I'm now going to do a shimmer. This is Gleam, so I'm going to pop that in here. And because I haven't got quite close to the edge, I'm just going to go in with a little bit more here. As I say, I can't actually see what I'm doing, so normally these are absolutely pristine. So I'm going to go in with Glimmer, which is another shimmer called Glimmer. I'll do that one there, and we'll finish off with Plush, which is another shimmer. Put that in there. Now you will see it's overrun with here, so when you're working on them properly you can fiddle about and make sure that they're all done nicely, but you can see basically that they're starting to build up. So then what we do is we peel this off very, very gently, and if you peel it off gently, reapply to your paper that it comes on, you should be able to use it again. And what you can do, you can clean them up. I'm just trying to pop that back on so that I can show you. Alright, it's not in the exact space that it was, but it's still there. So I can now use that. I can clean that up with a makeup wipe just over the top, not too hard, just to take off that powder, because otherwise the next time you come to swatch it will contaminate it. But that is then what your swatches look like. Now I know they don't particularly look great on my arm, but you can see that they're aesthetically pleasing to the eye. They don't look bodged, or they don't look rough, they don't look messy. They also do other shapes, they do seasonal shapes, they do all sorts, so it's not just stripes. You can have all sorts on there. I mean, they do hearts, they do loads. I'll show you another quick one. This is an older one, and this is from when they done the blushing hearts with Revolution. This has been used several times, so I'm just going to pop that on my wrist as so. Starting to lose its stick it now, but as you can see, the heart there is really, really pretty. So I'm going to use, I'll still use that palette, so I'll use some of the mattes that were on there. And obviously, as I say, if you're working on it for Instagram, you'll be a little bit more, you won't be as hasty as what I'm doing now, because obviously I'm not doing this for photographs. I'm just doing this as a demonstration for you guys. So there we go, and then we'll pop that glimmer colour, that lovely shimmer, we'll pop up here. It's completely mixed with the other colours now, but it doesn't matter. So as you can see, and then we just take her off And then we look like we've got one of the blush and hearts. That's actually really pretty, isn't it? I really like that as a blush and heart. I really like that. So we've got a nice shimmer there. And then a nice... Yeah, I think that would be really good, wouldn't it? Perhaps I've invented a new blush and heart. But there you go. That's what the swatches look like. I think they are incredible. I think they're great. I mean, anybody that follows me on Instagram will see that I use them a lot. There are companies that have used them. Makeup Revolution have used them. Makeup Revolution will very often reshare posts of people that have used these swatching products. You've got other people out there that do it as well. You've got these big high-end companies that are now reposting people doing swatches in this way. Now, these are £2.50 each, which, I mean, you can get a few uses out of them, and I think they're great for the price. I really do. I think they're incredible. They're incredible quality. Incredible quality. There is another company that I work with doing swatch stencils, but obviously I am doing this for Swatch Perfect today. This is not a sponsored video. She hasn't asked me to do it. I've decided that I want to do this to show you how you swatch, and also the fact that you can get 10% off if you use my name Beauty Babe. So when you get to checkout, if you use the name Beauty Babe, it will get you 10% off, and that is absolutely nothing. I get nothing of that. I get nothing at all. It just gives you 10% off. So please, please save yourself some money if you're going to be buying them. So just use the link down below, take you through, and then choose what you want. If you spend £15 in the UK, you'll get free delivery. If you spend £25 worldwide, then you'll also get free delivery as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed these, and I hope to see some of you guys doing some swatches like this. Now, as a disclaimer, I will say I still like to do old-fashioned swatches. I still like to see pictures of old-fashioned swatches. Some people don't like these style of swatches. Never ever condemn somebody for the way they want a swatch. The only thing I will say is if you're going to put these up on Instagram and you use a base, please be honest about it, because people need to know. Don't tweak the pictures so it's highly saturated, that the colours are nothing like what they look like, because there are some Instagrammers that do that. So I say please don't do that, because we want to see what the actual colours look like. But yeah, as you can see, they do make for an interesting photo. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, if you do go ahead and get any of these swatch stencils from Swatch Perfect, please let me know. I'd be really, really interested. And share your pictures, and obviously tag me so that I can see as well. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I bring makeup videos as often as I can. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you are informed of every time I upload a video, and give this a thumbs up, and also obviously go and visit Swatch Perfect. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye for now, take care. Bye bye and have a beautiful day. Bye.